And we are ready to run in race 1, set. And racing, Big Time Mark was slow, and getting off the best was Brilliant Jailer and Cross Snowball Chance, and around the outside comes Bright Eyes Soul. Clover Victoria gets a run through the inside. Big Time Mark hopped off, got some work to do though. Further back in the race, You Know Nathan, Takeaway and Guru's Choice to the corner. Brilliant Jailer, Clover Victoria down the outside with Big Time Mark late. Ooh, Brilliant Jailer's in nicely here from Clover Victoria. Then it's Bright Eyes Soul or Big Time Mark. Behind those runners then, You Know Nathan. Guru's Choice was back with Snowball Chance and Takeaway. And racing, Big Time Liam is slow, Big Time Talker's not, and she charges to the lead from Rising Hawk the inside. Good charge, going up quickly through the centre was Strike Lotto to try and get somewhere handy. Chip Off Block's got to run through the inside. Round the outside, Big Time Jaunty gets prominent. Further back in the race, the Rising Hawk has lost its place. Big Time Liam goes past that. Last pair, World Freak Show and Corborn Jazzy. Big Time Talker in front by 2 lengths. Big Time Jaunty on its tail. Chip Off Block behind them. Big Time Liam running on. Round the outside then to World Freak Show, Rising Hawk. Down comes Big Time Talker and scores on. Big Time Jaunty, Chip Off Block and Big Time Liam doing its best work back half of the race, followed through by World Freak Show. Further back in the race then we had Strike Lotto, Corborn Jazzy and Rising Hawk. And we are set. Racing, Big Time Pink out midfield, very slow to go, Corborn Potsy. You Know Brent was slow as well. Driving to the lead was another Jamie the inside. Big Time Boy gets nice and handy here, hard to roll. They'll be followed around there by Opawa Math the inside. Outside of that to Big Time Danger. Big Time Pink was in bother, the 5-3 out the back. Oh, I think Big Time Boy the outside just on another Jamie. Then Opawa Math followed through there by Big Time Danger, Big Time Pink. Further back then to Steal the Gold, Corborn Potsy, and lost the other one. You Know Brent off a slow beginning, then in trouble, and has come in a distant last. 8 gets up. Set. Racing, one of the best away here was Corborn Dora. Kirkham Kobe comes out after it with Khaleesi pushing the inside, is followed through there by Douche. Round the outside then is Dream Zone. These other ones are getting back now though. Viva La Vix and Asteria and Big Time Speedy on the corner. Corborn Dora speeds right away, beats Kirkham Kobe. Third to go by was Khaleesi, then Douche. That'd be followed through then by Viva La Vix and Dream Zone. Last pair, a Big Time Speedy and Asteria. Dora goes 3 straight. And she's won the break, she's won the race, leads home the kennelmate Kirkham Kobe. Ready. Racing, Big Time Opal comes out running tonight. Big Time Stew matches it early though, and Big Time Blue handy enough as well with Hip Hop Rap around the outside. Then Big Time Shaker, Big Time Sugar back with them, then So Over It, and Big Time Jane. Big Time Opal burns clear on Big Time Stew. Big Time Blue, Hip Hop Rapper, Big Time Sugar. Opal is in from Stew. Then Blue third. Followed through Hip Hop Rapper, Big Time Sugar, Big Time Jane, Big Time Shaker, So Over It. Ready to run, his nose is to the grill, set. racing. Big Time Levi, he just wanders out again, but he cuts to the inside. Big Time Monty's going to lead out here on Thrilling Cassie round the first bend, and Levi, well, he comes off the rail and he gets to the outside. He settles fifth. Paddy Boy's gone through to third. Ahead of Ace Bale, Levi gets running now. Further back then, Big Time Sam, and rubbed outs at the back. Not quite, actually. Alzheimer's is a mile last. Up front, it is going pretty well. Big Time Monty by about 7. Here comes Big Time Levi. Further back then, Thrilling Cassie, Paddy Boy. Big Time Monty stole the march. Levi up for second. Ace Bale got through to third. Then Thrilling Cassie. It's followed through then by Paddy Boy and Big Time Sam. Rubbed out. And Dogger was rubbed out at the first bend, Alzheimer's. Big Time Monty got right away on them. Scores in a 30 and 28. Lure to the lid set. And racing, Me Jane hops out pretty well, trying to cross the bit of early speed from Allegro Beatty, but Me Jane goes through on Allegro Beatty around that first bend and opens up a gap of about 2 to 3 lengths. Settling third there is Thrilling Wilson, followed around the outside, Big Time Dazzler, Electric Lotto. Big Time Well Done further back in the race, then Danley Night Out and Big Time Light. It's Me Jane in front by 4. Chasing is Allegro Beatty. Thrilling Wilson next. Just getting past that then we've got Electric Lotto. Further back to Big Time Well Done. Me Jane's going to score easily here. Electric Lotto to second. Third to go by was Allegro Beatty. That was a nice run. Then we had Thrilling Wilson or Big Time Well Done. Further back in the race then to Big Time Light. Last pair in Big Time Dazzler and Danley Night Out. What's she clocked tonight, Me Jane? She's gone through in a 4.98 early. Racing, Big Time Fever midfield, and Homebush Mini gets out well, and Downgrade King goes hard early as well. Now Big Time Fever hunts up the middle around the outside. Kirkham Jasper Nero next to last Opawa Blair, and Corborn Sandy is last. It's Homebush Mini in front. Big Time Fever runs very wide. Nero punches up the centre. Big Time Fever gets up and beats Homebush Mini right on the line. Nero was third. Fourth to go by then was Kirkham Jasper. Behind them, Downgrade King, Opawa Blair and Corborn Sandy at the back. Gee, the money nearly went west on the corner. Big Time Fever. Racing, Allegro Gun, he goes bang and he goes hard towards the lead with Soaring Hawk, and he crosses Soaring Hawk to the first bend, and Corborn Meza goes forward as well, tucked up the inside to Big Time Basher. One just outside of that, I think it's Corborn Kaz, followed back in the race then by Big Time Eve. Last pair here, Nighthawk Rose and Big Time Mira. Allegro Gun here by 2 to 3 on Soaring Hawk. 3 lengths away then is Corborn Kaz running a race. Further back then to Big Time Eve, Big Time Basher and Nighthawk Rose. Allegro Gun is in from a game. Soaring Hawk, third to go by Corborn Kaz. Flashing to fourth was Nighthawk Rose. Big Time Mia behind that. Alongside of them, Big Time Eve. Then we had Corborn Meza, Big Time Basher. Let's go to the board. Racing, Audacious Assassin was a bit slow, and Allegro Bow was the same, and Cheer Up came out running tonight here on Big Time Champers, followed through there by Corborn Stick and Allegro Bow. They'd be followed around there by Bella Jade, Corborn Chesy, Audacious Assassin not tonight, and along last is Homebush Bailey, and Cheer Up screams away to score. Allegro Bow up for second, third Big Time Champ just on Corborn Stick. Those three were in a line. Further back to Corborn Chesy, Audacious Assassin, Expensive, then Bella Jade, and along last Homebush Bailey. Oh boy, Cheer Up. Right. racing. Rain and Tears comes out humming. Out wider is Big Time Thinker. Followed through the middle. Big Time Doug, dangerously enough close here. Followed through then by Bushman's Idol. Behind these runners to February. Hard Mitch back behind that. And last of all here is Big Time George in the straight. Rain and Tears. They're coming in it. Not fast enough. Rain and Tears, nice. Up for second, Big Time Doug and Big Time Thinker third. And they got right away here on Bushman's Idol. February behind them. Big Time George. Further back then to Hard Merch. And Al's girl joined them at the back. Hope she's okay. Racing Big Time out, he comes out running. Hugh Jean's there as well, and Opawa Crystal honks out early as well, as followed through there by Polly the Dolly. Polly Cracker back and behind that one, making ground around the outside, and that is Big Time Trev. Map My Runners back, and so is Big Time Summer up to the corner. Big Time Ellie in front, giving chase here is Opawa Crystal, then Hugh Jean. 1-5-2 the way they finish in the last. Next to go by the 4, and that was Polly the Dolly fourth, is followed through then by Big Time Trev, Map My Run, Polly Cracker and Big Time Summer. Well, some money lands in the last on the 1, but the late bet was on the 2.